everyone, it's Cindy. It is icad day number 3. You can find all of the info below on index card a day. And I'm going to just jump right in. So I realized that what I've chosen for icad are actually not your standard, index cards. So I do know that. I just wanted to make the clarification because I heard somebody else who's doing icad, someone had made the comment to them like, that's not an index card. So you're allowed to do whatever you want. Okay, we don't need to be all strict about stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to use this one today, which has this interesting shaped tab on it. And I am going to go ahead and just cover the entire thing with glue, because I want to cover up the tab as well with the image that I'm going to use today. It's been a nice morning, like not too busy, just a little busy, and I think the weather's beautiful today, and that's good. I have garden plans, so for later today. So what I have here is, this is from an 1892 ladies' home journal. This is Madame Patty and her dog Richie. And so I'm actually just going to cut this bottom off here. And I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to glue, oopsies. No, we needed to go over more. If I want, yeah, I kind of do. Yeah, I want it to cover that tab, so I don't have to do anything separate to the tab. But we got to make sure, this is the tricky bit. We have to line up the name, the image on the tab, and the name, the bottom. That should do it, almost. Yep, it does, okay. So we get full coverage on the whole card. And then we'll just clip around here. I'm absolutely enjoying just having this little task to do. Well, it's not even a task, it's like a little moment to myself, right? We need those. I have a lot of work to do today, but I'm happy to just have this little thing. Or maybe I otherwise wouldn't have made a video today. I'll make one because I've got this little task to do. Okay, and then I'm just going to use my sandpaper just to come around and get the excess paper off. It's kind of a nice way to do things when, like, you've got a little excess paper and it's tricky, like corner or something, or a space going around. This has like a vaulted kind of tab. It's interesting. Okay, so let's get rid of the scraps. Good. Now I want some ink. I'm gonna do black, I think. Just to give this a nice outline. A little piece of paper, there we go. Okay. And then what I was thinking for this is turning it into like a little gallery wall to focus on this little dog that I think could get lost in this beautiful costume that she has. And let me bring you in a little bit so that you can see more what we're up to. So when I say gallery wall, I'm talking about these little frames. So I want to frame the dog and the girl. Be cute. I need have other frames. Hold on. I think I grabbed the wrong one in this one. I need another one like that's just a square. This one I think is the one I want. I wanted them to kind of be similar, or not that one. What's the smallest one I have? So if I did that, that would still fit. and then that. That would be cute. Just kind of evaluating here. I could also do that. Oh, I like that one better. I don't know if there's one that goes horizontally better than the others. All of them have some kind of like a finial on top. Oops. Except for this one. This one's like truly meant for being either direction. That might be good. There's that one, and then there's also... That feels too small for her head. So I think I'll still go with this. Yep. Okay. So let's glue these down. Whoops. This is why people hold things with tweezers so they don't drop them when they're gluing. But you know me. I like to live on the edge. There we go. There. All these little bitty bits. I think my light is flickering. A little lower. I'm actually not going to concern myself with the name of the dog and all of that. It's fine. Okay, so there we go. We have our two frames on. Then I think what I'd like to do is make this more of like truly a gallery wall. So coloring in this outside space maybe, and I might use paint. I'm just giving this a test with a colored pencil. Yeah, I think I need paint, so I will just grab paint. So I have this paintbrush that is quite small, but also is a little bit chaotic because I think I used it in wax the last time, but I just want something where I'm going to be able to guide a small amount of paint when I need to into these edges in kind of almost like a marker type way. I'm thinking to myself I could use a paint marker now that I've said that, but that's okay. I think this is going to be just fine. I might leave a little edge. Or just go a little less dark toward the edge so that I can still see a little bit of that text underneath. It's amazing to think this paper from 1892 is still so useful. We would be so lucky to have things be so useful that are produced in our generation. I guess most of it would be plastic though, unfortunately. So it'll be there, but it'll be probably quite useless unless we think of Some exciting ways to use old plastic. There are some ways. It's not all bad, but I don't think it particularly holds up to the amount that we produce, unfortunately. Okay. Although it's kind of interesting, the idea of useful, because this paintbrush itself is quite useless because it's been dipped in wax. So it's all of the bristles have hardened. And also, I probably should be keeping it for my wax, but here I am using it for something else. But I'll be able to just rinse it all off and still use it for a wax after this. All right, now I guess we have the inside bits here. Do I want to fill those or not? Maybe sort of. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we'll make an effort to just get a little paint in there so that I think visually, you know, when we look at things, we kind of change our focus far away and close up on details. So this will give a bit more cohesive gallery wall look to this, to just cover the outer part of this. Husband's upstairs puttering around. Not sure what he's up to. I have to suggest to him that we ought to work on our garden path today. I'm pretty sure he's dreading it. You know, we all have those things we don't want to do, and for him, it's definitely working on the garden path and laying the stone. It's been a 2-year project that we're doing slowly, because we want it done sort of a certain way, of course, and we don't want to hire anyone to do it. We just want to do it because we can, and we will. But we don't have to enjoy it. That's not part of the, that's not what's mandatory. So that's fun. Now what I was thinking, this German paper here, and I'll just get the rest of that paint off. Okay, set that aside and we'll deal with it a little later. Now what I'd like to do, I think, is maybe dry this with the heat tool. Okay, that is not completely dry, but it's a little more dry. And then I think what I'm going to do too is create like little, so this will be number 99. Get our ink here. Looking at the little baby bunny that's living in my yard this morning. She's the cutest little thing ever. Every year we get one baby bunny. I haven't had more than one. We always just have one. The mom is here too. She's around in the morning and in the evening. But then the baby bunny spends its whole day in my yard just kind of frolicking about. So these are going to be kind of like gallery numbers, you know, like maybe when you're going through a gallery you might see a little info card. I'm going to make sort of a faux example of that with these. Ignore my phone, it's just binging and bonging. I haven't turned off the notifications and I should have. Okay, that's that now. Good, good, good. Now, look at our numbers here. And I think what I'll do is maybe call that done. I'm quite happy with our little gallery wall here. So thank you for joining me. I had a lot of fun making this little piece, and I will be back again with another one of these videos. If I can't do them daily, I will. If I can't, then I will, you know, do recaps. I will still be making other content during icad. This is just kind of one of the supplementary sort of, not supplementary, but like one of the things that will kind of feed the curriculum here at Studioloo. But that's it for that one. I guess I could also share this with you. I made this yesterday, also from the same book, and my concept I was using was like using up these images and then using 3 flowers, because it's that fun rule of 3 thing, you know, in collage where it's really effective to use 3. So I was thinking that would be a fun way to sort of make things. So I was working on that stuff too. So anyhow, thanks for joining me. I will talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.